Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. If you're looking for the internet's most exciting and interactive live break room, you've come to the right place. We're opening live break mystery boxes featuring the biggest names from across the sports world every single day. If you're new to breaking with us, keep watching and we'll show you exactly how it all works. First, head over to the live break page and look for a series that you want to play. Most of our series will have 8 spots representing the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, you have a 1 in 8 chance to win memorabilia at an awesome value. Next, click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you've completed your checkout, tune in to the next available Live Breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at 9 a.m., noon, 3 p.m., or 6 p.m. Central Time any day of the week. As you watch, you'll see your name appear on the screen when your break begins. Your name will go into the randomizer, and the order will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that show's dice roll number. After randomization, the list of names of people who bought spots in that live break will be matched up with an NFL division. If the item that's pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations! You just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia at a fraction of the cost. Want to guarantee yourself an item instead of testing your luck? Check out the mystery box tab of our website for a variety of mystery box options. When you buy a mystery box, we'll ship it straight to your door, and some can be opened on air at your request. While you're there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Club Rewards program. This exclusive club earns you points towards specific discounts, signed items, and prizes each and every time you buy at UltimateAutographs.com. The moment you've been waiting for has come. Let's break some signed memorabilia.
Guess who's back again. Ultimate Autographs, graphs. Tell a friend. It's Alex, it is Rob, it's Alex, 3 p.m.
I told you he wants to be Marshall Mathers.
I am not Marshall Mathers, but I will be your host and ceremony of this 3 p.m. breaking.
We have Robert Lathers over here.
Yeah, we got, you got your boy.
Robert Rathers.
I prefer to go by Hobrill. Hobrill is my street cred name.
Hobrill, is that right?
Hobrill on the beat. We got Hobrill on the beat, and then we got Kieran Knightley in the corner on the 1s and 2s. We did a little, you heard of Freaky Friday? Well, it's actually Switch Up Sunday. We're going back and forth like a couple of square dance partners over here in the UA Live break room. And you guys, you weren't square dancing, but you were box break dancing. Last show, 10 boxes were broken up into, and you guys took advantage. Alex and I were very, very pleased with you guys attacking that brand new mixer series that we had available for y'all, and very, very happy to get into it. So before we can do any of that, let's digest things here. And by digest, I mean, Alex and I were able to step away for about an hour or so, and we were talking a lot about this bad boy right here.
Oh, Yazzers.
Jamar Chase. That was actually the first box that we opened up in that brand new mixer series last show. And talk about starting, Alex, on a very explosive way. The reigning Triple Crown winner in the National Foosball League. So for those that are tuning in, 15 headliners, 24 boxes remaining in that multi-sport mixer series. For those that are trying to get into that single, we are uploading that single momentarily. To get you guys caught up on that. But speaking of catching up, Alex, before we get ourselves into the dice roll and chase wheel spin, how was your break? How was your lunch? How are you feeling?
I feel fantastic. Okay, is this it right here? This is the single that you already had pulled up.
Yeah, can you just change the quantity?
To
8. And I think you have to do that in the products in the Shopify.
Oh, yeah, what is this?
So go to like the 4th tab. Yeah, it should be in that one. So just back click out of that. And then the one that has the variants pulled up. So
that's Vault.
So just keep backing out. Yeah, perfect. So just find the mixer and then you can update the quantity from in there once you click into the series. So once we get that updated for you guys, we'll be rocking and ready to go. Until then, as Alex for some reason phrased in our last show, we got to get our D-roll on. And let's see how we can rock things back for round numero dos with me and Alex. So, Kiera, dice roll. What are you feeling?
I'm going to guess 9.
9? All right, I'll go with 12. Why not? No rhyme or reason. Let's do it. It's going to be 11. So we're going to do it a little bit less. So it's going to be number 9 or 11. Oh, good God. Good golly, Miss Molly. It's going to be 11 on the dice roll. So we got that determined. And what else we're going to have determined for you guys.
Will you
also,
see if I did this right? We check on the webpage.
Absolutely.
It's been a hot sex. It's been a hot sex.
Womp, womp, womp. Kings of Leon?
It's been a hot sex since.
Hot sex on fire over here?
How many times are you going to make me say it? It's been a hot sec since I did this.
Round of applause to you. Yeah, you're good, brother. But the one thing I will say, though, because I think we are on the 3rd one for that break.
Oh, si, senor.
So just change that to numero tres, and you are good, brother bear.
I just go to edit.
You can click into that, and you should be able to. Just like how you updated the quantity. Yeah, you should be able to change it to 3. Yeah. So once we get that, we are running away with this one, guys. I can see we have 2 spots left to go in the quad from the multi-sport mixer, so that's great. So since we have all of this hubbubaloo about the multi-sport, let's talk about it, right? So the chase wheel spin, that's what it's going to be. We talked about it. We teased it. We built that up. We're not going to tear it back down. We are going to be running away with the multi-sport mixer for our chase wheel spin today. Again, guys, you can get an item in this multi-sport mixture as beautiful as this Jamar Chase custom paint Speed Flex. The former LSU great. We've had a lot of LSU greats on the table today. Jamar Chase and Livy Dunn, crazily enough, have both graced the table for LSU athletes. So let's continue to pile on here into the UA live break room. So let's get ourselves a rundown starting off in that mixer. The most boxes that we have, Alex, remaining 24 with 15 of them being headliners. And my goodness, what a fun series this is. And we are now down to 1 in the quad. So it looks like
that's going to be next.
We're going to go quadding here very soon because I do not believe we had any pre-fills. I don't think we did.
Actually, we just filled a jersey. So
okay,
there's
perfect.
a bunch of orders that just refresh in, but
yeah.
I don't know. Will you check to see too if your Spotify or Shopify is being slow, because it took a while for my page to like re-upload.
Yeah, no, sometimes just the internet can be a little wonky, so it's nothing.
But we will have a jersey, so
not much we can do from time to time, but that is all good, brother bear. So we will have a jersey single coming up, but that quad is going to be approaching rapidly as well. If you have one spot in this quad, highly recommend getting another one so you guys do not get metaphorically sniped with a random solo spot, taking away a potential item from you guys. That's the last thing that we want to see, because as you know, our tagline here at Ultimate Autographs, you play to win. The more spots you buy, the higher mathematical chance you have of getting yourself some of the best memorabilia in the sports industry. Wayne Gretzky, the great one, on a Funko Pop with Mike Evans, the 1,000-yard man, on a custom Speed Flex. Cal Raleigh photograph. He broke the catcher single season record for home runs by a wide margin. It was previously set by Salvador Perez. He said, "Hold my beer," and knocked out 61 or 63 home runs this past year for the Seattle Mariners. Let's all hover together on this beautiful Michael J. Fox hoverboard. This is a one-of-one film item, just like Nolan Ryan, the all-time leader in strikeouts in MLB history. How about James Harden, the beard? B1 with the beard. This would be on a Los Angeles Clippers hit on this basketball. Jahmyr Gibbs, custom Speed Flex, make Alex Needling very happy this Sunday, a part of his favorite team on this basketball. Troy Aikman, America's quarterback. Women wanted to be with him. Men wanted to be him in the late 80s and early 90s, the former first overall pick. How about Miguel Cabrera, the former Triple Crown winner and an eventual first ballot Hall of Famer, on a Detroit Tigers hit? This one I'm very excited for. You got the sports print right here. Alex, I didn't see this earlier on when we were hosting. This is a limited print Whitey Ford baseball. This is ball number 52 out of 200. Whitey Ford passed away many years ago. This is about as exclusive of an item as you can get here at Ultimate Autographs. Dude, look at this. This actually has a fingerprint as well of Whitey Ford.
Whoa.
Don't know why they did this. Maybe this was signed up.
That's what that is. I couldn't really tell what that was. That's pretty sweet.
Yeah, so a literal sports print, man. So that is a incredible authentication right there. The John Daly pin flag, the legendary PGA golfer 1991 tour flag, and then Cristiano Ronaldo, arguably the greatest soccer player of all time. Allen Iverson, the answer. Taylor Swift, the #1 artist in the world. And Scott Rowland, the Hall of Fame MLB third baseman. So Alex alluded to us having a jersey.
Yeah, we had a plethora of orders. So it's all ready to go here shortly. But I'm
all
just
good,
making
my
sure I
man.
keep track of this because people are plugging us right at the moment.
Plug away, plug away. So let's talk about the jerseys as we get that list together. So with that jersey coming up shortly, that quad did sell out. So shout out to you guys. Again, we'll get everything re-upped and caught up in a second here. Also, 2 spots to go with the multi-sport double as well. So that's basically going to be a guaranteed 6 breaks that we're going to have in that series. Again, the onside single we're going to have coming up first, guys, for the jerseys. And the jerseys that we have waiting out there.
And then the quad after that. I apologize. Sorry.
And the quad after that. No, man, do your thing, brother. What we got going on after that, I should say, my apologies, is what we're going to have is the Bijan Robinson, the LaDainian Tomlinson, 2 headliners, 5 total boxes. Scott Deans is over the moon. He said, hey, guys, I'm excited to see the mixer. Scott, we are excited to see you here in the UA Live break room this Sunday afternoon, as well as the 20-plus other folks that are joining with us here on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Feel free to let Alex and I know how you guys are enjoying your Sunday. Please don't be shy. We do not bite. We only nibble just a little bit.
We nibble just a little.
Just a little bit. 5 boxes, 2 headliners, Bijan Mustard Robinson, and a guy on the prettiest powder blue jersey you can find, and LaDainian Tomlinson. So we got that up and ready. Alex, thank you, Brother Bear. So if you see your name listed here, Jeffrey Scott, Leanne Exner, Will Junkie, Stuart Hulk, and Leanne Exner. So we got a lot of new faces here. So if you're unfamiliar, I'm going to ask for 1 number for onside kick number 12. Now, if you're wondering what this is, so down at the ticker at the bottom where you see the jerseys, you see 5 jersey numbers listed. The numbers 2, 12, 14, 28, and 29. That indicates, right by where my stub is going, boom, right about there. That basically indicates what jersey boxes are left in the series. If you call one of those numbers, you're the first person in the chat. That's the box that's going to come out, and we'll open that up for you. Now, before we end up figuring that out, the next part of this process, again, I'm going to explain this. This might be redundant for some of our regulars, but if it's your first time, you're going to appreciate this greatly. So I'm going to randomize these names around here. So we have 8 people in these 8 division spots. That dice roll that we did at the beginning of the show, that number 11, that is going to signify the amount of times that we actually spin these names around. So all this is going to do is, because this is completely random in this live draw break here we have at Ultimate Autographs, this is going to determine, again, in a random way, where you guys are going to end up in your division. So, for example, Bijan Robinson, Atlanta Falcons, NFC South. If that happens to be the Bijan Robinson that comes out, Alex, that's going to go to Jeffrey Scott because that's the division that he got randomized into. Will Junkie, same thing goes for you, dude, in that AFC West. The other 3 jersey spots, hidden gems, they are tucked away secretly. So we do. What's up, dude?
I apologize. This one is 11, not 12. I just hit the wrong tab, so.
For that?
Yeah, for the onside kick.
So the next one we're going to do is 12.
Is 12, yes. My
All
apologies.
good. All good. I got you on that.
I just know that with the website change, that's all that stuff's probably crucial.
Nah, man, it's all good. Thank you for giving me a heads up. We like to be on the same page here most of the time. So, again, most of the time being the keyword there. But I am going to do a Wheelio Estevez spin, as my co-host likes to say, or a Wheeler. Oh, my God. Ferris Wheeler's day on here, as we are taking no days off here in the UA Live break room. Mr. McCall checks in. Ryan McCall. What's going on, dude? He said, how's it going, guys?
Oh, it's going, bro.
Ryan, you're going to want to check out that multi-sport mixer. We have a quad that's coming up. We're going to have a double that's quickly following up after that. We have our best headliners currently available in that series. So that landed on number 8. Jersey number 12 is actually closest to 8 that we have left available. So we're going to go with jersey number 12. So that's what we're going to do there. So, by the way, for those that are unfamiliar, if nobody calls a box, we're going to have a random number get spun on the wheel here, and that's going to determine that. So I'm going to grab that real quick.
Thanks,
Douglas Skolberg saying, what's up, guys? And does anyone have any NHL licensed jerseys for question there from our guy Bradley Williams. Check out my guy B Helmets 13 on Instagram. A very trustworthy confidant here of Ultimate Autographs. That Michael J. Fox is amazing.
Quad's good to go for you too, man.
Thank you, Brother Bear.
Doubles, like double and vault quad, are actually pretty close. I think the vault quad's 5 to go. In the double in the multi-sport has 3 spots to go. You might have already said that, but I was just clarifying.
Hell yeah, man. No, so again, like Ryan's just checking in for the first time today, Mr. McCall in the chat. I recommend getting in that double, dude. We do have that quad coming up, so if you kind of want to, play the room a little bit, see what potential items come out. But again, a lot of doubles, a lot of quads are starting to go in this multi-sport, obviously, because, Alex, 15 headliners, 24 boxes. We're talking about right around 65 to 70% chance of nabbing a headliner. So,
oh, yeah, bro. Oh, yeah.
40% chance of grabbing a headliner in this series for a jersey. And those chances are going to get even better. We got ourselves a former first-round pick in this box, but not for the team that he represents on this jersey. He has actually helped form a linebacking core that's been very, very respectable. So respectable, actually. It led to a 12-win season and the first time that this team has won a division since 2018. The Cinderella story of the NFL this season, the little Bears that could. This is going to be a Tremaine Edmonds jersey on a Chicago Bears hit. The former first-round selection by the Buffalo Bills back in the day. Tremaine Edmonds, a very, very good linebacker. Him and T.J. Edwards. T.J. Edwards got hurt in that Los Angeles Rams game where the Bears lost in overtime. Alex and I remember that. Alex was sitting here. I was sitting over there. For those that were with us on that Sunday night, that was a fun time, man. That was one of our more enjoyable shows that you and I had with one another.
Where's the assign a winner?
For
all of them.
For the website.
Yeah, the last time I did this, they were over here in this right column.
Yeah, that's what they. So that's for the variants. So go to another one. Yeah, and then just go. Okay, so bottom left where it says Ultimate Autographs on your screen. You see where it says Break Series? Yeah, click Break Series.
There's app one.
Yeah, and then Break Series underneath it.
Oh, I see. Oh, who's that lady?
And then assign winners is going to be on the outside.
I see.
Yes, sir.
Live breaks. Yeah.
So we still got Bijan Robinson and LaDainian Tomlinson, 2 of the most explosive running backs of the 21st century, still available for you guys. 2 headliners, 4 boxes remaining. Will Junkie. I'll tell you this right now, Will. This is certainly no junk to toss away whatsoever. Tremaine Edmonds, one of the most durable linebackers around.
Very cool.
You think you're cooler than me?
You think you're so cool?
Think you're cool like Foog?
You think you're so cool because you're Foog?
You think you're hot crap because you know words.
Throw things at me like that.
Don't tempt me, girl. Don't tempt me. You know what? You tempted me. To get into the quad. Guys, just because it's a Sunday afternoon doesn't mean you can't work on those quads, right? Boys and girls. Gonna need 4 numeros. That is numbers for my non-bilinguals out there. Alex. 4 numbers.
Como se dice?
¿Qué? 4 numbers for multi-sport mixer number 1. This is going to be for the quad, guys. Thomas Velasquez got the party started, Alex. Very rarely do we see a newcomer start the party in a quad. So, Thomas, big time luck to you, my friend, as a first-time player. We have Michael Brzezinski, Daniel Sandel, Fred Clayton, Jackie Goodell, Daniel again, Keen Hermanson, and the guy that is going to end up rocking those 4 numbers, headliner Leon. Good to see you, Christopher. Good to see you, our resident Eagles super fan. Jeff Scott said, did I win anything? Jeff, are you alluding to this jersey break? So, Jeff, you had the NFC South and the AFC East spots. Because Tremaine Edmonds that got pulled out was a Chicago Bear, that is an NFC North hit. That is going to Will Junkie. So, unfortunately, my friend, you did not come away victorious. But we say this all the time here at Ultimate Autographs. The more that you stay, the more that you buy, the more persistent that you are, the more that you're going to get the items that you're going after, such as getting into a quad series such as this. So
the more that you play, the more that you stay.
Christopher said, great to be... Great. Shut the hell up. So much for derailing my train of thought over here, sire. Christopher said, great to be here on this chilly Sunday. How chilly are we talking about here? Well, you're not going to be so happy to be with us about an hour into the show, and Alex and I go completely off the rails. Multi-sport, so it's going to be 4, 13, 22, and 28. I appreciate all the 22s being called, man. This is 22s? We do not have 13, Christopher. We do not have 13, but we do have 22 and 28. So if you want to call a different number besides 13, feel free to let me know. We need 4 boxes. Don't let me get to you, Foog. Sorry, buddy. Well, I think this is 14, by the way, Alex, is going to be the other number. So 4, 14, 22, 28. Thank you, Mr. Leone. Appreciate it, my man. So I'll randomize those names here in just a second. But guys, it only makes sense. We have 35 people watching. We had 35 people on the Refer a Friend ticker for the month of January. If you were somebody that you know for a fact, a factual statement, you would pass a lie detector test if you were asked this question. Did you or did you not refer somebody to Ultimate Autographs for the month of January? If the answer is yes, then guess what? Tomorrow night, you will find out if you won yourself a Bo Nix Game Day Authentic. That is going to be given away on the 6 o'clock show. Fooglin says yes. Foog is checking in for the first time on the 3 o'clock show. We have your favorite co-host that you like to bully, and Alex.
Here to mess things up, Foog. Here to make mistakes and eat some cakes.
Hey, yo. There's nobody else that I'd rather make mistakes with and eat cakes with than Sir Alex Needling.
I love a good mistake cake.
It sounds. That was actually the theme of my first birthday party, according to my mom.
I bet it was. That was a mistake cake.
I was actually a mistake. Well, never mind. So,
Punch, flex, heart, scoot.
we're going to be flexing here big time. We got some big time flexers here in the chat. So, Thomas Velasquez has the Real Madrid music and Charlotte Hornets spot. So, we know the Real Madrid is Cristiano Ronaldo, photo headliner. The Sandy Man has back-to-back spots with the Lions, Golf, Buccaneers, Yankees, and Bruins. So he has the Whitey Ford, Mike Evans, Jahmyr Gibbs, and Jason Daly spots. Christopher Leone with your spot, my friend. You have the Bengals, Mariners, and Celtics. So you have that Cal Raleigh autographed photo and a hidden gem for the Celtics. We did pull the Jamar Chase, which is on the table. Keenan Hermanson has the Oilers, Clippers, Cardinals, and Padres. I'd say this is one of the primetime spots. Alex, 3 headliners in this position. Wayne Gretzky, Funko, James Harden, basketball, Scott Rowland, secondary headliner. Fred Clayton, Cowboys, the Lakers, Rangers, and Spurs. Cowboys and Lakers. Wow, what a shock that those are together. The Cowboys, that's going to be Troy Aikman. The Lakers spot, we shall see. The Rangers, we shall see. Same with the Spurs. Jackie has the Tigers, Warriors, Blackhawks, and Mystics. We saw the Elena De La Don get pulled on the Mystics last show. And then Michael Brzeznicki has the Nolan Ryan spot, the Michael J. Fox, the 76ers, and the boxing. 76ers being Allen Iverson, the answer.
We closed out a double, too, so I'll get that posted.
We're going to have 6 straight boxes, guys, coming up. If you guys heard Alex, which you better. It's my man's over here.
You better open your ears.
Got to clean them potatoes out.
We saw Rob did a demonstration on the appropriate way, best practice way to clean your ears out earlier if you were tuning in. That's only in the 12 p.m.s. We talk about personal hygiene.
Had ourselves a little health class here, and well, now we're going to be teaching a different type of class here in the UA live break room. You guys better listen up now. If not, you guys might develop something called cauliflower ear. Now, what the hell is cauliflower ear? Some of you might actually be aware of it. Alex?
Children that don't listen get it.
Exactly. I actually had
wrestlers.
Wrestlers get it, and also boxers. Oh, boxing, you might say, huh? Well, we're going to talk about one of the greatest boxers of all time. This particular boxer nicknamed the Hitman, had 61 wins to 5 losses in his elusive boxing career, 48 knockouts of his 61 wins. One of the greatest boxers of all time. This is going to be a hidden gem hit, but my God, what a great hit this is. It's going to be Tommy Hearns. Tommy Hearns on the Everlast autographed boxing glove. This is one of one right here. Second time I have seen this. Beckett certification on this. Michael Brzeznicki is going to take home the Thomas Hearns boxing glove. If you don't know a thing or two about Thomas Hearns, man, a guy who has participated in some of the most legendary boxing matches of all time. And if Alex continues to annoy me throughout the course of the show, you guys will watch me spar with him, and I will put this on myself.
It's in the commandments. Thou shalt not punch with glove.
Thou shalt only punch with a Hearns glove. Fuglin thought it was funny. Fug laughs at my jokes.
It's not funny. That's abuse. Abuse isn't funny.
Well, I certainly wouldn't be laughing if Thomas Hearns wanted to
But that's cool.
hit me with
Cool
a
hit.
patented. Yeah, very nice hit. 15 headliners, 23 boxes to go. If Thomas Hearns in his prime gave you a nice roundhouse to the face, do you survive? Yes or no?
A good old strong left. No, I mean, I don't know.
I don't think I would.
Depends on who you are. If you have a jawline as strong as Fugs, yes.
A Fug line.
A Fug line.
Sounds like bait at the end of a fishing pole.
If
Fug line.
it's like glass, then probably not.
Well, I'll tell you this right now. I think you and I would fall like a sack of potatoes, kind of like Zach Galifianakis in The Hangover. Something pretty similar to that when he got knocked out by Mike Tyson. Dude,
I didn't see no punching on the road.
I didn't see no punching on the rule page, Rob. I didn't either, and I don't see it on the commandments. So those might need an update. I think our boy Alex here has commandments of his own.
I bite, bro. I'm a biter. Bite.
Get a little Holyfield Tyson action in
Bite
there.
your ear off, dude. They call me the snapping turtle where I'm from. Alex, the snapping turtle neatling. Swim in ponds. I'll just come up, bite your feet.
It's funny they actually call me Rob the Pacifist Hill because I ain't getting mixed up in all of that. Let's see what we got next. So for boxing, are we going to stay in that sport? I'd be very surprised if we did. Boxing is not very common here in the live break room. Only Common Enchip is.
Nah.
So let's see what we got here. And boy, oh boy, do we got a great one in store for you folks. Well, like I said, we had 15 headliners in 23 boxes. So you knew we had to be due for one at some point. And this is one of my favorite hits in this entire series coming up. This guy arguably has one of the most unstoppable moves in NBA history. Actually, I have become a serious threat at all local Vasa fitness locations for basketball because of this guy's patented move. He is known as the Beard, the future Hall of Famer, the former MVP, and the multiple-time scoring champion. It's James Harden.
Whoa.
James Harden on the autographed basketball, Wilson basketball, Adam Silver, approved Adam Silver sign. You got the Beckett cert as well on the back. There's the Beckett cert right there. That is going to be a Los Angeles Clippers hit. That is going to be an LA Clippers to Keen Hermanson. So 2 different winners in 2 different spots. Keen Hermanson with a key win right there.
Very cool.
Again, man, James Harden, there's this odd reputation about Sir James, but for me personally, one of my all-time favorite players. Again, a guy in the postseason who has had his struggles. That's fair. It's been well documented. But that does not take away from his greatness. A guy who was drafted 3rd overall in 2009 out of ASU. He won 6th Man of the Year, made the finals at just 22 years old as the 3rd best player on an Oklahoma City Thunder team. He went to go become the man in Houston, and he revitalized the dormant franchise with the Rockets. One of the most gifted offensive players of all time. So this is worth some serious dough. Or dull hairs, as Alex likes to say.
Dull hairs.
A lot of dull hairs. There's a lot of dull hairs in Harden's beard, too. How many hairs are in that beard?
I don't know. Quite a few.
Quite a few, I would say.
Millions.
Millions.
If I had to be precise. What happened there?
I was going to say, well, he was number 1. I don't know what the hell happened there. That's odd. Well, that's Keen Hermanson. So, Keen, I'm going to reinsert you back in here, buddy. Get in your break spot there. Keen, stop running away. There we go. You cannot escape the beard. You can only hope to trim it. No. All right, I'll give myself.
Oh, good one.
I'll give myself crickets. All right.
I'm sorry.
Tough Sunday crowd.
I think this is a really cool break, though, this multi-sport.
Love it, man.
Got representing everything out there. Right?
Do you think if you were a betting boy, which I know you are, would you be willing to bet that the next 2 breaks we have are in a different sport than the first 2? So not boxing, not basketball.
If I were betting, I'm gonna bet that it's gonna be another B-ball.
Okay.
But it doesn't have to be a headliner, right?
Be anything that your heart desires.
Oh, my heart desires a lot.
Let's see what we got here. Now, if this happens to be another basketball, I'm checking the cameras for card counting, and I'm throwing you out of my casino. Just look at me. I'm the host now.
I am the host now.
I am the host now, Fuglin.
It's a rugby ball. Just kidding. It's foosball.
It's a food ball.
Foogball.
Okay. Well, I was wondering a little bit earlier, who was going to be the hidden gem for this particular ball club? And speaking of a ball, I have one in here. And it looks like, Alex, that broken clock of his looks like it is right for the second time today. We have some first-timer magic, and he's getting something very special. Thomas Velasquez. To start your PC, my friend, you now own a basketball of the smallest player in NBA history. Muggsy Bogues. Muggsy Bogues autographed basketball, the former 5'3" point guard for the Charlotte Hornets. A part of one of the most entertaining teams in NBA history. Grandmama with Larry Johnson. Alonzo Mourning, who was a former first overall pick. University of Illinois legend Kendall Gill. Charlotte had a squad in the late 80s and early 90s. Muggsy Bogues, man. Hey, if he was like 5'6" instead of 5'3", he might be the GOAT.
But can I get some credit here? I did that blind.
Yeah. Hell yeah,
I
man.
said maybe not a headliner.
I gave you the broken clock.
In a basketball. Yeah. So.
Okay, but can you go back to back?
Yeah, okay.
What's the next item going to be here? Awesome hit, by the way, Thomas. Way to go, buddy.
I'm going to go...
James Harden up for trade. Hell, I'll trade for James Harden.
I'm going to go... Let me see here. Let's take a little peeps. We haven't done much hockey yet, have we? Hockey's a possibility here, right?
Let's see what we got. Yeah, Gretzky for the Oilers. The Rangers hit that, and the Blackhawks. So, you got 2 teams, and then the Rangers is going to be baseball for Texas.
Okay, I'm gonna go hockey. Hockey jersey.
Hockey jersey.
Or the Gretzky. What was Gretzky on in the
Funko? Muggsy Bogues basketball to Thomas Velasquez. Thomas, it's your first time playing in a quad. Your first time playing in general. I didn't want to be Boguesy to you. Somebody laugh.
Ha!
Thank you. I don't get paid the little bucks for nothing here, guys.
This guy's hilarious.
We got a double coming up next after this multi-sport mixer here. Ryan said it's about time that you pull an athlete shorter than me. We respect short kings here in the chat.
Yo, to move him or keep him out, because he's sick. We can do that.
Made myself sick by dropping that.
You must pull that.
You can keep Jamar by you for right now. We'll see what else goes on the table.
Jamar.
I'm a little bit more specific about who I
This
put
is
on the
Jamar
table.
Gibbs. Jameer Chase will be.
Jameer Chase will definitely make the table. Imagine if we have Jameer Chase and Jared God on the same table.
Oh my.
That'd be crazy.
Good golly, Miss.
Well, this feels different. Come on, Alex. Alex, what are you doing? What are you doing to me here, buddy?
What happened?
What are you doing to me? This is our 4th box of the series, and we're going to have a 4th different winner. we're going to take a trip to the northeast part of the country and say hello to one of the most dominant goaltenders in NHL history. It's Tuukka Rask with the mask on the Boston Bruins. Daniel Sandel. Awesome, awesome win right there. Alex.
I said, in all fairness, I did say jersey or Funko, but I didn't say mask, but it is hockey.
Hockey indeed. So 4 different, well, we had the 2 basketballs, 1 boxing, and a hockey. Very, very cool variety. Tuukka Rask, a guy that will be a hockey Hall of Famer for the Boston Bruins, man. Look at the customization on this bad boy. You get the beautiful Rask 46 signature there on the side. Really cool design all the way around for the Boston Brewers. Great. And that is awesome. I might keep this up here.
Do it. I'll put the box over here, just write it out.
Yeah, just because of how original this is. Tuukka. You know what's fun? I did mention him earlier as a potential Bruins pick because I have seen him before. Daniel, the same for the Tuukka mask. So again, Robert, just because, Robert, you are not in this break, so you guys are fully aware. I know most of you are, but I just want to reiterate. If you do want to work out a trade, only Thomas, Daniel, Keane, and Michael can swap inside of this break. But if you guys want to work a trade out, obviously IRL, go crazy. Go stupid. Make smart choices. Don't go stupid, but it's just it's an expression. Trade responsibly. 287824 for the Sandy Man. One of my favorite things about being here at UA, besides bullying Alex, is just being able to not only get to know you guys and the certain tendencies of things that you did you already put the box over there?
Yeah, just hand me the ticket. Thank you.
Gotcha.
I can see the spelling anyway.
Then this as well. Tuukka, T-U-K-K-A. Not to just know your guys' tendencies, but also to see all this different level of sports memorabilia, man. This is one of one stuff that we got here. So we had 4 different winners in that quad. Will the same range true in this double? So this is going to be our 3rd double already. All of this is a part of the Chase Wheel Spin. If you guys are just tuning in, I'm Rob Hill. That's Alex Neatling. If you guys are watching us on a Sunday afternoon, we apologize. Sorry that you couldn't find any better forms of entertainment than us, but we're more than happy to have you guys here break some of the best memorabilia in all of sports. So you're going to need 2 numbers. The multi-sport double. Numero tres. Jim Atkins, Michael Baldwin, Jackie Goodell, Scott Deans, Chad Coletta, and Dustin Aronson, who said, "That's awesome, congrats." Well, maybe some of the kind words from Dustin might fortune a little bit of favor towards him here in this upcoming break. 11 and 21. Appreciate you there, Jackie. So 11 and 21. We'll check the ticker. Those sound like valid box numbers. Let's take a peek-sees. It's going to be in the multi-sport. It looks like we're good, Alex.
Yeah, we should be.
It might be. It could be. It is. So let me see how many boxes we are going to have after this.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 boxes.
Perfect. All right. So we have, as of right now, we have 14 headliners and 20 boxes before we end up doing this double break. As Alex just mentioned, after this, we will have 18. We dropped this at the beginning of last show. We dropped it right on its head, and thank God you guys didn't let it crash and burn. You picked it up and ran with it like a scoop and score into the end zone, and somebody, maybe even 2 of you if you're lucky, are going to score a touchdown winning feeling right here. Michael Baldwin has that Cristiano Ronaldo spot, also the Taylor Swift. Jim Atkins has the Jahmyr Gibbs and the Jim Daly. Chad Coletta has the Mike Evans and Whitey Ford. Dustin Aronson with the Cal Raleigh and the hidden gem for the Celtics. Jackie Goodell, box caller magic, is landing her with the Gretzky, Scott Rowland spots right there. So 2 headliners there, Jackie. My son is dying for this Michael J. Fox hoverboard or Ronaldo jersey. Might be able to work out a trade here if that's the case, because the film spot's going to go to Scott Deans down at the bottom. He also has the Nolan Ryan as well. So, and the Miguel Cabrera. I keep forgetting who the Tigers is. Mostly because I try to forget what Miguel Cabrera did to my team for more than a decade. So, good luck to everyone. Box 11, multi-sport double number 3. Def, let me know if anyone wants to trade. Happy to see, Jackie, that you're playing for your son out there. This is what it's all about. Family-friendly fun on a Sunday afternoon. Glad that you are spending it with Alex and I. Let's see where we continue to go here in the UA Live break room. Keep in mind, guys, we still have the vault with a lot of headliners still remaining. The minis and the jerseys as well. And the right stuff. If you guys want to see this Tom Brady Super Bowl championship inscribed helmet up here, I believe we have 3 spots left to go in that single. 1 in 3 chance of an autographed Matt Olson bat. The other 2 hidden gems will get 2 final entries in for Tom Brady. And then we'll give away that helmet as soon as the series is closed out.
How does that sound?
Let's see. Oh, boy, I'm already... In the great words of John Gruden, Alex, it's got me feeling nicey. This got me feeling nicey indeed. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Okay, first of all, the fact that this guy is a hidden gem is absolutely poppycock. This is insane that this is a hidden gem. I feel that strongly about this gentleman inside of here. Let's see where I'm going to go with this. Okay, this is going to go to a very, very worthy person as well. Longtime UA regular. Happy this is happening. So as you guys know, if you've watched me enough here at UA, I'm a big-time hoops head. It's my second favorite sport, and as time continues to go along, there are some players that do not stand the test of time the way that they should. Magic Johnson and Larry Bird, Alex, will always be credited with saving the NBA, and rightfully so. But right before that they got drafted and joined the league in the late 70s and early 80s, there were 2 specific players that emerged from the ABA that became icons and fan favorites. One of them was the good doctor that played in the City of Brotherly Love in Julius Erving. The other, you might ask? Well, Bears fans call this guy, Caleb Williams, the Iceman. That's not a proper nickname. This is the original Iceman in here, going to Dustin Aronson, the second greatest player in San Antonio Spurs history, George Gervin. George Gervin, the Iceman for the San Antonio Spurs, one of the greatest basketball players of all time. He made the finger roll iconic. The classic finger roll finish. That was popularized for George Gervin as an icon. He was a former MVP in the ABA. He actually won an NBA championship one of the first years of inception of the Spurs franchise. He was the Spurs until David Robinson and eventually Tim Duncan came in. Now, if you want to say David Robinson's better, that's fine. You know, if George Gervin at worst is the 3rd best player in team history. But George Gervin, man, an absolute bucket getter, and I hope Dustin Aronson appreciates the hell out of this ball. Cool stuff, man. Cool stuff. I'm going to move Tom by. Keep the basketballs up here. Or if anything, if we end up moving the chase.
Yeah.
From the last show, that is more than fine, but we are running out of stencils for the basketballs here, guys. We're going to have to start getting a little bit more creative. But, dude, James Harden and the Iceman? Woo! That would have made one icy backcourt. Damn, that is cool. That is cool right there. So congratulations, DA. Has the Spurs logo and everything, the silver Spurs signature. 287831. Gervin Ball. Dustin said, thank you. Now, thank you, my man. Thank you for tuning in, as always, and being, again, one of our best regulars we have. Not to say that I'm want to trade for the hockey helmet. Ooh, that's interesting. That's Daniel Sandel, who won the Tuukka Rask that's up here. So if you guys do end up trading that around, again, because it's not in the same break, we can rearrange that for you, and we can ship that out to you guys. So just feel free to let us know, because we can switch those Post-it notes around. We have box number 21. George Gervin for Tuukka Rask. That's a... Depending on what you value, it's definitely a pretty even trade in my mind. Oh, wow. Okay. So this is going to be a hidden gem as well, Alex. And this particular individual, he actually got the party started today in the chat at around 3:17 Central Time. He's been waiting about 40 minutes or so for this break. And understandably so. Hopefully this guy is scrappy. I don't know him personally, but scrappy Scott Deans certainly has a nice ring to it. The Chicago Blackhawks would not have won 2 out of their 3 Stanley Cups in the 2010s if it wasn't for number 65. A guy that was known as an enforcer at just 5 feet, 10 inches tall, Andrew Shaw for the Chicago Blackhawks. Andrew Shaw has had a very, very nice NHL career. Shawzy, as he was known as. I actually have a couple of friends when I was in high school when the Hawks were in the midst of their Stanley Cup runs. He was actually such a popular Chicago figure that a lot of dogs, a lot of pets' names were actually named Shawzy because of the iconic Andrew Shaw.
Huh.
Just that I mean, he was like a third-line forward, you know, so very, very cool. The best jersey in the NHL, Joe Bolano chiming in. Yeah, I agree. I mean, look, hockey sweaters in general, dude, they're just one of one. JSA cert card as well. Awesome win there for Scott Deans. Way to go, Scotty.
Scotty. Scotty doesn't know. Well, he knows now.
Isn't, like, Deans what? You have Jimmy Deans. You have Dizzy Dean. You have Scott Deans. Dean's Milk. It's Dean's Dairy. It's
Dean's Milk.
Do you like milk?
Yeah, I like almond milk.
Oh, you're one of those, huh?
I mean, I'm not a weirdo. But I'm a little bit, you know. I can't help it.
Don't get me started on that almond milk conversation. Nice, thanks. We got you, Scotty. Good hit, my friend. But the biggest question I have for you is, where are we going next in the UA Live break room? Second to the Blues. Oh, you get along with our guy, Greg, here. Greg is a big time St. Louis Blues fan. So we got some great stuff up on the table. So James Harden, autographed basketball. We got George Gervin in the middle, the Iceman. Move. Yeah, perfect right there. Good, a nice little centerpiece. Got the Tuukka Rask right here in the middle for you folks. And then Jamar Chase, who was the hit of the show, the headliner in the previous one. So let's get ourselves back into the UA Live break room, catch yourselves up, take a deep breath or two, as we are about close to an hour in here in the UA Live break room so far today. And Alex, these ladies and gents are hungry. 14 headliners, and we should have 18 boxes left after that Andrew Shaw. So, dude, that's insane, bro.
I know.
14 headliners? Absolutely insane. Stopped in before getting ready for dinner. Thanks again, fellas. Yeah, no, thank you, Dustin. Appreciate you, DA, stopping by as always. Enjoy the Iceman. Enjoy your dinner and the rest of your Sunday. Keep in mind, Alex and Frankie are boys. 2 of the best that we got in the business here. They're going to be back, running it back with y'all at 6 o'clock here tonight as well if you end up stopping in later. So just thought that you should know. You guys should also know the plethora of amazing items that we got left, Alex, in this series. Wayne Gretzky, the great one. If you guys want to just have a jaw-dropping reaction to somebody's stats page, I don't know about you, dude, but I'm the type of guy who I will be on like reference pages for hours. Football, basketball, hockey.
Oh, for sure.
Dude, it's absolutely
down a rabbit hole.
That's down a very, very deep rabbit hole I go. But again, it is one that is certainly worth the time and the consideration that I put into it, because I honestly just get so enamored with so many different stats of all different varieties. And Wayne Gretzky's is definitely at the very top of the list. The great one for a reason, over 2,000 career points, the all-time leader in points by a wide margin in NHL history. I could arguably say the gap between him and the next greatest hockey player is bigger than any gap between the greatest player in their respective sport and the guy following him.
It's bigger than the gap between Strahan's teeth. Just kidding. Sorry. He's got a big old gap, bro.
I'll give you a round of applause.
Thank you.
That's like a little round of applause there. A little chuckle board. Michael Strahan, who I know you wouldn't say that to his face.
No way.
But
I'll tell him it was closed.
not only can you,
Gap?
Gap, it's where he shops, right?
Yeah.
So get some good jeans there. How much for one of them jeans?
Yeah.
For Michael Strahan, and just want to give you guys a heads up as well. If you guys want to shop in a different variety here at Ultimate Autographs, kind of just figured this would be a good time for me to work this plug into this. Just want to show you guys the personals tab really quick. Under the buy a mystery box right up here, you can get yourself a black box mini, or a headliner package. Any one of these three is a guaranteed item, a different set of lists, and the headliner package we can actually open up on air for you guys. This includes a replica helmet, a game day authentic, a jersey, and a mini. A price point that is well worth higher than $2,000. We are giving it to you guys for just a skosh under $2,000. So well worth it. And again, 0 scrubs up in this poobah. I'll tell you guys that right now. Some of the best players in the game, some of the best available items that we have go in that headliner package. Getting back into the break room, 14 divided by 18. What is that going to be? Probably close to 80%, high 70s. That's how close we are to getting a headliner in the series, man.
Yeah, it's got to be like 82%, 78%.
You know what? Let's not putting anything to 77%. Better than a 3 in 4 chance of landing a headliner, guys. That's where we currently land at. We are getting closer and closer in the single. We're actually so close to Alex, we just sold out. So right on cue.
Yeah, Scott just got 3 spots, and then somebody else must have got the last spot after him. So give me 1 suck.
Is that Scott Deans?
Scott Deans.
Scotty D. Trying to build on a winning streak here from Andrew Shaw to who knows next. Here in the UA Live break room. 3 spots to go in the double as well. And again, guys, if for whatever reason the next box, there's going to be 3 hidden gems, 14 headliners left. We'll see. We shall see. Anyone have a hockey helmet up for trade? Well, Dustin Aaronson's got one now, Robert, after winning that Tuukka Rask mask. Rask mask. So, for whatever reason, do not pay attention to these 4 boxes, guys. There are actually 3 boxes remaining in this Right Stuff series. We have 4 spots to go in the single, and then we will round it out with a double. Once the single closes out, 2 out of these 3 boxes is going to contain 2 final entries for Thomas Patrick Edward Brady, the greatest quarterback of all time, 7-time Super Bowl champion. You know the name ad nauseum. This is the prize right here. We've kept it up on our table throughout most of the day. This is worth around $4,000 as an authentic. You can end up winning this potentially. If you end up buying 1 spot for $82, you end up winning the secondary item. You get an entry in for Brady. That 1 entry can end up landing you a Tom Brady authentic. So, very rare opportunity, guys. We have a Matt Olson autographed bat, the first baseman for the Atlanta Braves. One of the most talented, not just first baseman, but players in the entire MLB. So check that out, guys. Definitely check that out. Alex getting that single together for us. Got here in this bad boy. And it looks like the double is sold out as well.
It was. I was just missing 1 person's spot here, but good to go now.
So I'm telling you this right now. We are going to have a very lengthy Chase wheel spin at the end of the today's show. That much I can guarantee you, Latte.
Latte. Little latte.
Little latte.
All right, the single's good to mingle. Give it a jingle. And then I'm going to go to the other orders because, yeah, we're getting plugged. So
I'm going to show you here, Dan. Daddy Dan. He said, can you verify my entry? I'm seeing one Dan Jobbit. So, guys, if you are tuning in and you see your name here, this is what we currently have for Tom Brady. Dan, that is your spot right there when you won the Orlando Hernandez. You got El Duque? Oh, dude, I didn't even know we had El Duque here. What the... Man, what the flippity flop. That is crazy, bro. I'm a huge Sox fan. He helped us win in 05. I'm not going to go into that, but man, I love Orlando Hernandez. But yes, Dan, you do have 1 spot. The people that are currently in this break, this is for a multi-sport mixer single number 3. So Robert Shadbourne, Patrick Eneff, Michael Baldwin, and Scott Deans. Gonna need 1 number for multi-sports number 3. 22. There you go. Robert Chadbourne on the case. Beat Chad. Go. What's up with the 22s today, bro? I don't know if we actually have 22 available.
I think we already did
not.
that one.
We do not have 22 available, Mr. Chadbourne. We're going to have the available numbers down on the ticker below here. So if you want to recall a box number, be more than happy. That is going to be under the multi-sport ticker at the bottom. Here it comes. Sorry for the double commas. Got to update that. But we have 1, 6, 9, 10, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20, and then 23 through 30. So those are the final 18 remaining boxes. $27. Hopefully that box is delivered straight from heaven. We do indeed have that number for you, my boy. Gonna rock that 27.
Eddie George number.
Yes, sir. Eddie George. Do you know that his wife was a former pop star? I
did not.
Yeah, Taj George. I only know that because she was featured in a season of Survivor that I recently watched with my girlfriend.
Can I put this George Garvin ball away just so I don't have an accident in my elbows or something?
Yeah.
I hate to knock that ball down mid-show.
This is a co-collaborative table, my man.
And it just seems very unsecure.
So let's see how things are going to break down. Robert Chadbourne, little box color magic, perhaps. You have the Ronaldo, Taylor Swift, Mike Evans, Whitey Ford spot, man. Hoo-wee. Got some good spots there, boy. Good luck. Scott Deans has 3 spots. He has the Jahmyr Gibbs, the Jason Daly, the Troy Aikman, Miguel Cabrera spots, and then Patrick Eneff has the Cal Raleigh, Nolan Ryan, Michael J. Fox, Allen Iverson, Michael Baldwin's 1 spot, and that's him, the Wayne Gretzky, and Scott Rowland. So everybody is headliner eligible in this series. Again, we only have 3 non-photoed, or hidden gems, I should say. See how we go. See how we go. Let's do it. Another small ski. Got another little item in here. Well, Alex, you know how the saying goes. Sometimes the biggest things in life come in the smallest of packages. And that cannot be stated higher than what I have in this bag right now. Arguably the greatest North American athlete of all time, Michael Baldwin, my good sir, you are the great one. Wayne Gretzky on a Funko Pop. How freaking cool is this, man? Wayne Gretzky, absolutely unbelievable Funko Pop. A vinyl figure. There's not a special or a specific one right there, but you know, the great one of the greatest of all time. And he got it with 1 spot, dude. 1 spot here in this single. $84 value got him Wayne Gretzky. That, I would probably say, Alex, is the best bang for your buck value all day, even if it's on a Funko. There are people that would hunt down a Wayne Gretzky autograph. So congratulations right there. I'm tempted to keep that Funko out. I might.
Thing is sick, dude.
Yeah, I think I'm going to. I'm very rarely do I go back into my bag of tricks and put something back out on the table. But Michael, I'm doing this for you, pal. So we got that double coming up. That is an oh my God, I cannot spell Gretzky. Ski Funko. We're on the table like Gretzky. Yeah, I would do it for, sorry, man, I didn't collect any baseball merch. Would you take a signed Yadier Molina batting helmet for it? Whoa. Woo! Whoever won the Gretzky, I trade for it. Michael Baldwin just did. He's in the chat. I'm going to keep this out. For right now, though, Michael, look, if you do end up trading, because the Yadier Molina batting helmet, obviously, is a item that's owned by Robert Pratt himself, was not won over the course of the show today. You guys would have to figure out this trade IRL. But yeah, Gretzky, man, make the table. Make that table. You make the table and you like it. Little Gretzky. I might start my own Funko Pop collection, man. That thing is sick. I almost feel weird taking it out of its plastic packaging. That and Elijah Wood are 2 Funkos of the day. 2 numbers for multi-sport.
No, it was Robert Smith.
And Robert Smith, yeah.
Oh, you had Elijah Wood earlier?
Yeah, I had Elijah Wood in the 9 a.m. Mr. Frodo Baggins himself.
It's very cool.
He actually signed it as Frodo, too. My precious break. Sorry, guys, I'm weird. Alex is weirder, though.
Oh, dude, no, hands down.
Robert Chadbourne going with 23 and 24. Robert is in the break.
I'll get those here shortly.
And both of those are valid box calls. Thank you, my friend. So back to back in 23 and 24. So thank you, my friend. Michael, send me your email. We can work out the deal. Wheel times 2. Appreciate you, Chad. Robert just beat you by the punch. He got you by about 20 milliseconds, my friend. Gonna randomize these names 11 times around the wheel we go. We're making some serious headway in this mixer, guys. Very glad that you guys can enjoy it. We're even happier to be alongside you, honestly. Alex and I both.
No doubt.
Gonna go 11 times around. Randomizer. Gonna have to start full sending these Alanis, man. Jeez. I think I've hit that point in the day right now. Good golly, Miss Molly. Let's see what we got here. So we got our boxes. What divisions are we gonna add? Penny Russell checks in. You know what they say about Penny Russell, right?
What's that?
Well, when people see Penny, they pick her up. And if they pick her up the rest of the day, they'll have good luck.
Good one. That's a good. I'll give you that one. Give yourself a round of applause for that one.
I'll be here till about 5 p.m. Thank you, guys. Make sure to tip your breakers. Penny Russell has the Taylor Swift, Cristiano Ronaldo, Jahmyr Gibbs, Jason Daly, 4 headliners. There you go, girl. And 2 spots. Michael Polis from the beaches of Hawaii says aloha into this break with the Mike Evans and Whitey Ford spot. Michael, if you land Whitey Ford in one of these boxes, I might have to email you myself. My uncle is a big-time New York Yankees fan. My uncle is so old, he's in the same graduating class as Jesus Christ. No, that's too mean. But seriously, though, he actually grew up in the Bronx. He was born in 1942. So he grew up watching Whitey Ford, Joe DiMaggio, Mickey Mantle, Yogi Berra as a high schooler, as a youngin' back in the day, man. So a Whitey Ford ball, and he basically helped teach me baseball growing up. You know, it's my blood, it's my lifeline. So this would be a very, very cool moment for me to see a Whitey Ford ball here. Hopefully it comes. Jim Atkins has the Bengals, Mariners, and Celtics. He has the Cal Raleigh poster. Penny's 3rd spot also would net her the Scott Rowland secondary headliner. We've seen the Gretzky and James Harden go in the show. Robert Chadbourne with his 1 spot has the Cowboys, Lakers, Rangers, and Spurs. That would be the Troy Aikman helmet. How nice would that be? Michael Baldwin, who just netted that Gretzky, has the Miguel Cabrera for the Tigers. Chad Collette has the Nolan Ryan, Michael J. Fox, and Allen Iverson. So, Alex, that final division spot seems to be the Mac Daddy.
It certainly does.
The last division that has 3 or more headliners attached to it. Oh, impress me. Miss me on the ice like Gretzky. Wow. I think you guys must know what, oh, hello. I have just been getting drowned in balls today. Specifically those of the orange spherical variety. I can actually recognize this guy's autograph Without even needing this card, yeah, I had a feeling. Alex, this series is so freaking stacked that one of the greatest power forwards of all time is in this very bag. A guy that is a part of 3 NBA championships. Everybody talks about Larry Bird. Everybody talks about Robert Parrish. But don't you dare sleep on the guy with arguably the best footwork in NBA history, Kevin McHale. Kevin McHale on the autographed basketball here, a guy that would beat the living hell out of you in the post. He popularized the drop 2-step on either side of the block, over his left or right shoulder. Didn't matter how big or small you were, he would abuse you down there. This is an awesome, awesome win for Jim Atkins. Dude, this is one of our hidden gems, by the way.
Ooh.
We only had 3 hidden gems remaining, and we are now down to 2, guys. We are in a situation where we can run the table with headliners. So, very, very nice here. But again, depending on what sports you prefer, maybe some of the headliners we have, photo, you don't consider headliners. Like for me, I would consider this a photo headliner hit. Got any Broncos, CC Lawson? Do we have any Broncos, he asks? Yes, we do. We have in our Flea Flicker Vault series there, CC, we have a Terrell Davis Speed Flex. That's available there, sitting there waiting for you. 100 in the single, 200 in the double, 400 in the quad. Jimmy Atkins, baby. He said, let's go, Jim. Love the color. Yeah, dude, the color on that thing is sweet. I'm going to keep my guy Jamesy next to me, though.
Already down to 3 to go in the quad.
Who won the Gretzky Funko? That was... Oh, I just said his name a second ago. Michael Baldwin, I believe. Yep, Michael Baldwin won the Gretzky. Bradley. 3 to go on the quad, you say. There's a very good chance that we sell out of this series by the end of the show. Very good chance, guys. And if you want to make that possibility become a reality, again, headliners are sitting there waiting for you, dude. If you got a chance, go out and grab it. Go out and grab it if you got the funds. I kind of see the break room also working like being at a casino. Because when you're at a casino, the worst feeling you have is sitting around watching your buddies, your family, whoever you're there with, and they're all winning, they're all having a good time, they're all on the tables, and you're sitting out on the sidelines. Don't sit out on the sidelines. I got a Manning on the Broncos for sale. If you're interested, hit me up on Facebook. Shout out to Kayla, one of our regulars here. Very good person to trade with. Alex, this has overwhelmingly got to be a headliner. This feels a little odd. If you want to feel me up?
Ooh, I think I know what that is.
I have an idea as well. This is going to be very, very interesting.
You know that last box you filled up, that guy?
Yeah. Jim Atkins, Kevin McHale. Okay. So this is my first. Everybody remembers their first time, Alex. Wow. Very, very, very nice. So, you know what they say about pennies? He said it right when I was doing the division breakdown, guys. If you see a penny rustle and you get her in a break, the rest of the day, Taylor Swift will sing to you. How about this? Penny Russell is certainly living the life of a showgirl. A CD in glass case with the album cover signed by Taylor Swift herself. Hey, look, I was 22 4 years ago, but this is making me feel 22 holding this. This is amazing stuff here, man. Regardless of how you feel about Taylor Swift, one of the most successful artists of all time. That is undeniable. I don't know, dude. I really like her early work. I think Taylor's early work is really impressive. I never had a bad thing to say about her. I think she's extremely talented as a musician. So that penny, that's worth some pretty good coin right there, my friend. So it's, again, really nice casing. You can hang it up anywhere. Again, dude, that's a secondary headline.
I think that's what she was chasing.
Yeah, Penny out of curiosity, because she said, thanks, guys. We got you, Penny. Who were you chasing in this series out of curiosity?
Is that an album? Album.
Yeah, if you want to put album. Yeah. Basically is what it is. Taylor, the second time we've had Taylor Swift here in a series in the last number of months.
Non-headliner.
It's a secondary headliner.
Is it?
Secondary headliner.
I don't see it.
Is it not posted?
None of the secondary headliners are. So I've just been putting them in as non-headliners.
No, you're doing the right thing. I just hate when they do this. Okay, so actually, this is what I did because I ran into this problem on Tuesday night.
Yeah.
So just so we can do this right now, whenever you're done. Just give me a second, guys.
Should I put this person in?
Yeah, just put it in as the in the non-headliner like you're doing it. But then I'm gonna just so that the website's updated. There's actually a way to show that the secondary headliner's taken off. So just real quick, go to the second tab, or you can just back out for me. It doesn't matter. Just back out. Go into the series where we're just in the multi-sport, and then go all the way to the bottom. Keep going down all the way to the bottom where the secondary headliner is. X out Taylor Swift.
Oh.
Yep, and then delete. So if that ever happens, that'll update it on the website, and then just hit update.
Okay, that's weird.
Yeah, it's... Yep. Hashtag website probs. That's happened to a lot of people already. Michael J. Fox, of course, I don't have anything from him, but my granddaughters will be thrilled with the Taylor Swift. I'm sure they will be. Good to see some Swifties in the chat. So, guys, I know Alex was just mentioning a few moments ago that we were getting pretty close in the quad, and I can understand why. Look at the variety that we got up here. Jamar Chase, custom drip speed flex. Tuukka Rask, mask. One of the best Boston Bruins in recent NHL history. James Harden, the beard. I just shaved mine, but he's kept his for a long time. He's featured in the product cam. And how about the great one? I'm usually when I talk about great ones, I'm pointing at Alex Needling. Not today. I'm pointing at Wayne Gretzky over there on the Funko. Put that tongue away, mister.
Sorry.
Penny, if you're interested in trading that Swift item, let me know. Daniel, what are you thinking for trade?
We probably closed out of the quad. I'm just putting in the order. So
it looks like the quad is closed out. It is at 0, and I can understand why. Because are we at 15 boxes or 14? I cannot.
I want to say 15 now after we did that double.
15. Okay, cool.
I'll count when I go over there.
Very, very, very cool. So we're gonna end up rocking with our quad here. Again, thank you guys so very much for being the best breakers and breakouts around here in the UA Live break room. Bears and Cowboys is what Penny's looking for. Bradley said I would also be interested in the Swift as well. I mainly have helmets.
What Scott Dean's chasing? That's what I want to know. He's getting a lot of spots in this multi-sport as well.
Yeah, Scotty, don't be shy. You're a winner on the day, my man. What are you looking to go after? We have 3 spots to go, and that's single for the multi-sport. All 8 spots are available left in the double. Good value at 168. Looking to get some movement here in the right stuff. Entries for Tom Brady still available. The vault as well. We have 5 spots left in the quad for that. We've got some great headliners in the vault. Jamar Chase, Terrell Davis, Jonathan Taylor, Jared God. I know what I said. Fred Warner and Amon-Ra St. Brown. Again, a very, very lengthy chase wheel spin and an awesome opportunity for you guys to take advantage of this. Really, really happy that you guys have enjoyed this mixer series as much as me and Alex have both been throughout the course of the day today. I'm just a little nervous that this ain't going to be left for you and Frankie.
I know.
Come 6 o'clock, I'm be worried about you guys. Scott Dean said Mike Evans, Gibbs, and the hoverboard. So that makes sense. Hopefully, Scott with the multiple spots that I think you have in this quad. Let's take a look, shall we?
Should be, everything's good to go.
Okay, so Scott's got 1 spot. Robert Chadbourne with 1, Jim Atkins with 1, Penny Russell 2, Rob Clowers with 2, and Jackie Goodell. So a lot of regulars, good to see. 4 numbers for multi-sport quad number 2. That might be one of the best spell jobs I've ever done here, typing on this keyboard. Small victories. I have a Drew Pearson Cowboy I would trade. Okay. For a Cowboy, that is certainly not a bad deal. Mr. Chadbourne's going with 6 and 9.
69.
So we're going 69.
Scott got 2 spots in the single as well, too. So just a heads up.
So let's see. 69 should be available. Let's take a look at the ticker. And they are. So we need 2 more numbers as well. Robert, feel free to keep rocking it, my friend, or if anybody else wants to chime in the chat on the box number side. Again, I always like to see people choose box numbers. It almost feels like you're controlling your own fate. You're either helping yourself out, you're helping out somebody else in the community, and you can help make their day as well. You know, this 6 or the 9 could end up being a Michael J. hoverboard for somebody else. Or it could be a Mike Evans speed flex for somebody else. 1 in 30 on top of that, Alex. 1 and 30, the bookend numbers for this series. So that will leave us with 29 back here. 1 and 30. Thank you, my man. So let's see how this is going to shake down. Penny Russell is going after, she's got that Ronaldo spot. Jim Atkins with the Gibbs and the Daly. Jackie Goodell with the Whitey Ford and the Mike Evans. Scott Deans, Bengals, Mariners, and Celtics. You got that Cal Raleigh poster. Penny Russell with her second spot. Has that Scott Rowland. Rob Clowers, Troy Aikman, Miguel Cabrera, and then Robert Chadbourne has the Ryan, Michael J. Fox, and the Allen Iverson. With 4 boxes coming up, 3 headliners. Robert's got to be feeling pretty nice about his chances. We're going to go in order here, guys. So 1, 6, 9, and 30 for the multi of sport. Good luck, everyone. Let's keep this rocking and rolling here in the UA Live break room. Rob Hill and Alex Neatling right by your side. Alex is always by our side, but he's been the multitask king right now. And, well, not only is he the multitask king, ladies and gents, Alex has been killing it on the 1s and 2s today. He's been putting in orders, he's been keeping up conversation, he's been filling out the board, but not only is he filling out a whiteboard right now, which you can't see on screen, he is also going to be bringing over to me, because I'm going to ask him oh so nicely, the number 1 item of the chase for today. He's going to hoverboard himself over here, the Michael J. Fox autographed hoverboard. That's going to be going to the box color magic himself. And Robert Chadbourne, from one Robert to another, I congratulate you, my friend. And here he comes rocking and rolling or doing whatever in the hell that is. But he made his way over here somewhat safely. If you don't want this anymore after that, I don't blame you. Back to the Future hoverboard part 2. Look at this. I mean, I don't even know what to say.
The pink box is cool.
Pink box is unfreaking believable. For those that grew up with Back to the... I almost feel like I want to play a little air guitar here. Get that going on. I kind of like want to take it out of the box to show it.
We have to, dude.
Yeah, kind of. All right, so this is where... looks like we're... Okay, so here's the Michael J. Fox. He said LFG, baby, LFG. Dude, I looked back in the camera and I was like, I got freaked out seeing you there.
Why?
Because you weren't there when I just looked. I was like, whoa. All right, so, oh, hello. If you want to be the coolest kid in your hood, this has got to be the item for you. My goodness. How sweet is this? A hoverboard. This thing is so cool it made a grown man's voice crack. How about that? You see what we got here? Man, this is freaking sweet. Let's go back to the future with Michael J. Fox. Awesome, awesome stuff there with the hoverboard. Then right down at the bottom, this is a Beckett cert. Right down at the bottom of the hoverboard. I mean, whoever came up with this deserves an A+ in creativity.
Thing is sick, dude.
You want to go boogie, bruh?
Let's go freaking riding, dude.
That'll be totally gnarly.
Surf's up, dog.
Jackie says, DM me. Let me know if you want to trade. This is, I would expect a Godfather level ransom here for this hoverboard. So congratulations. Woo! That's very cool. Well, I don't know how we're going to fit a hoverboard up here, but you know what? We actually, with the help of, just to make sure I don't end up, think we can get it here.
Yeah.
It's going to stand on its own. Just want to keep that in its casing, but let's see here. We can't get it up on the, it's not going to show.
We can move the Jamar Chase, put the hockey mask up here, and lay it across.
Lay it across? Okay. Sounds good. I was hoping it would stand up in the wide shot, so let's do this better. Sounds like a much better idea. Keep that protective covering on it right there. A hoverboard, baby. Woo! Man, we are loaded. 3 more boxes to go through, guys. Let's keep it going. A lot of headliners to go through. Michael J. Fox. Now, just so you know, Robert, this is not a real hoverboard.
Yes. It does not work.
It is a board, but the hovering qualities of it are probably going to leave you a little disappointed. Yeah.
Pretend.
We here at Ultimate Autographs do not encourage you to hover on any boards.
Wear a helmet.
Safety first, ladies and gentlemen. Safety first. Box 6. Box number 2. And this looks more like a traditional break that we would have here at UA. How about this bad boy? This is a big one. Feels like we might actually go back to our roots in the football category here. And we are going to in a big way. Oh man, this is going to be a fun break. I can tell you that right now. Well, there's a lot of questions and speculations about how this backfield is going to look like going into 2026. Everybody knows that this particular running back is secure, but they don't know about the other half of this backfield combo in David Montgomery. And we know, even without Knuckles, that Sonic is going to prevail.
Oh, yeah.
Jahmyr Gibbs on the custom speed flex. Look at this bad boy. The custom lion imprint right on the top.
That
Alex
thing
was
is
talking about it
sick,
earlier.
dude. The thing is sick.
Yep, and then the Gibbs on the back. I got to give Alex first dibs on Gibbs to see this bad boy right here.
Good golly.
Jim Atkins, buddy.
I got you.
I would be worried, Jim. With Alex being in the building around this thing.
They might not make it home, Jim.
Might not make it to you, buddy.
I just kid.
But it is going to make the table. I
Or
will
do
tell you.
I?
Wow.
Wowzers.
Well, this is what you want when you get into a quad. You want big time.
The Jahmyr Chase is over. It's Jahmyr Gibbs on the table.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're here.
That lion, the etched lion on top
here.
is so cool.
We made it. The Jahmyr Chase is over. And what did we chase down? We chased down a Jahmyr Gibbs. Mr. Atkins, the second big win of the day. Jahmyr Gibbs, one of the most talented running backs in the entire NFL. A guy that just combined for over 2,000 yards from scrimmage for the Detroit Lions. Still one of the most high-powered offenses in the NFL. Alex Needling's team.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely fire lid. Let's see, this bad boy's a little lighter. I ain't gonna lie, that Gibbs. I got used to holding up boxes with paper in them and masks and basketballs. Oh, this is sweet. Wow, this is not the player on this team I was expecting to see. Oh, hell yeah. Okay, so there are 2 different sports that I like to glaze, as the kids would say here in the UA Live break room, and for 2 different reasons. Basketball I talk a lot about because I play the sport consistently in my free time. I'm just surrounded by basketball all the time. It might be my favorite sport to pay attention to these days. However, baseball will forever stick in my roots. And this player would like to stay in Southern California for the rest of his career. How about Jackson Merrill?
Okay.
Jackson Merrill on the Friars jersey for the San Diego Padres. San Diego Padres pinstriped Friars jersey for Jackson Merrill. A guy that nearly single-handedly won the Padres a division series against the Chicago Cubs this past year. They lost in a 2-1 format, but he is one of the most talented young players in all of Major League Baseball. Penny Russell, if you don't know now, you know. Jackson Merrill.
She came in. She's hot.
Dude, Penny she is in fuego right now. Shout out to Penny Russell. Whew, that's a great jersey, man. The Friars, one of the most exciting teams in the league. They have been for the last number of years. Fernando Tatis Jr., Manny Machado, Jackson Merrill is right in the middle of all that. Very, very nice. 287-847. Action Jackson, baby. So that is indeed a hidden gem. So, Alex, if my calculations are correct, and they almost never are, but I believe we're down to one hidden gem?
Maybe.
With double-digit boxes to go.
Yeah. Insane.
Insane in the membrane. Box 30. Let's see what we got. I almost pulled a Danny Hampton there and did this with my bare hands. All right. Now we're talking. Look, I'll be candid. As much respect, Alex, as I have for the greatness of Jackson Merrill, really good player. Really, really fun player. One of the best young guys in the league. But who I have on this little pretty piece of paper, Alex Needling, he has done something that not only Jackson Merrill has never done, the player I have on this piece of paper has done something that no other catcher has ever done in Major League Baseball history. A 63 home run season, second in American League MVP voting this past season. Scott Deans, baby. This might not have been one of the guys you were looking for, but it's one of the guys that you now need. Cal Raleigh autographed Fajoto. The switch-hitting demon, also known as the Big Dumper, takes a big dump all over this headliner. Don't worry, there's no dumps included on the photo. I will show you proof of that in a second. But man, photo headliner hit. That is amazing.
We got another single coming up too.
Single. Sounds good. And here it is, man. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. This was actually, I remember this. Alex, this is actually a still frame shot. This is unbelievable. This is a part of any man cave that you would love to have. This is his still frame of when he broke the single season record for a catcher for home runs. There you go,
sick,
Scott.
Dude, congratulations, Scott. I wonder if that's what he was chasing, because he just closed out that single for us, too.
Awesome stuff. And look at the colorized part of this, too.
Oh, man, that's sweet.
This is a sick. Big dumper, thanks. We got you, Scott. We got you, Scotty. Awesome stuff there. Cal Raleigh. One of my, I know Bofa would love the living hell out of this. Ryan Andreessen. One of the biggest Mariners fans that you will find. Gonna write that up. And looks like we got ourselves a single, as you said. So as I write that up, guys, I'm gonna look for one number.
Number 5. This is number 4. It says 5 at the top, but I'll change it.
It says 3.
I'm sorry, it says 4 at the top. But
Oh, you're good, brother. So this is going to be number 4 or 5?
This is 4.
4, I got you. Okay, good. One number for them all. For a multi-sport mixer number 4, this is going to be a single. And as of right now, just looking at the UA Live break page, yeah, so we do have 2 hidden gems then, or 1?
I have to go through and do the math myself, brother.
All good. Regardless, as of right now on the website, it says 9 headliners, 11 boxes left. I believe we're 9 and 10. Could be wrong on that, but I believe we're 9 and 10.
No, I've seen 11 boxes.
Is it 11? Okay. Scott Deans.
3, 6, 9, 11, yes. And then we'll have 10 after this one.
287-851, Scotty Deans. And so we're going to go with the wheel from Kayla. Kayla's post came in first there, Scott. Man, this is one of the hardest hits of the shows I think we are ever going to have. Very, very cool stuff. So I'm going to randomize this for you guys, and then I will wheel that bad boy up for you folks. 11 times around we go. 4:36 Central Standard Time here in the UA Live break room. Again, Alex and I looking to stay until about 5 o'clock. He's got a 6 o'clock show coming up with the one and only Franco Laveri. So you got From Italy with Love coming up very, very soon for you guys. Frankie already acts like a 10-year vet. He has been an absolute stud muffin here at UA in his very, very brief time. So let's see how we do. Wow. Oh my God, Alex, dude. Brother, I cannot. Come on. Come on, bro. I can't miss. Can't miss.
I heard a pickup league, bro. Steven. Hey, Con didn't tell you you're working the 6, bro. Sorry to break the news.
All right, so we're going to go to the wheel. Let's see with Kayla if she can get herself some wheel magic. Little Wheelio Estevez. Box number 11, which we do not have, but we do have 10. So we're going to go with box 10, which is shockingly the lowest number we had left. Thank you, my man. And thank you. Hey, thank you, Mr. White.
Oh, daddy-o.
Can't stop, won't stop.
He bet $5, won $1.48.
A win is a win is a win is a win. Keep growing that bread, ladies and gents. We're going to keep adding to our PC collection here in the UA Live break room. Michael Polis from the beaches of Hawaii has that Cristiano Ronaldo spot. Man, you know what I'm sure of? Those Hawaiian beaches have? I'm sure they're very, very wet, juicy beaches.
I'm sure that hoverboard's all charged up now.
Tom Kaz with the Lions, Golf, and Diamondback spots. Scott Deans with the Buccaneers, Yankees, Bruins. Kayla Colson wheeled herself into the Bengals, Mariners, and Celtics. Scott Deans has the Oilers, Clippers, Cardinals, and Padres. Patrick Yanef, Cowboys, Lakers, Rangers, Spurs. Scott Deans with the final 8 spots, looking for the Miguel Cabrera, Nolan Ryan, and Allen Iverson headliners.
Yeah. Why do you gotta make me sound like that, bro? Yeah. What's your problem?
You're an L7 weenie.
I know.
Weenie. Oh, my Lord. Well, you know who isn't a weenie? Woo-wee. Okay, so, again, we kind of have to expect at this point, guys, that we're going to start rolling with the punches. That would have been a good thing to say when we pulled Tommy Hearns. But instead of rolling with the punches, in this sport, you're legally not allowed to punch people. Well, in most sports, you're not. Unless it's hockey, it's kind of encouraged. Basketball in the 80s and 90s, you can get away with it. But in this sport, you get red carded if you do something like that. And this guy...
Shame.
This guy is one of the most recognizable faces and figures, not just in his sport, but in the entire world. The most followed athlete of all time. The most successful soccer player in the history of the sport, Cristiano Ronaldo. Michael Polis with the Cristiano Ronaldo. One of the most coveted photo headliners that we have, the Real Madrid jersey, and here is the Beckett letter of authenticity. This even has, look at this, this even has the date on it too.
That's sick.
This is very, very nice. MP, baby. June 12th, 2025, Cristiano Ronaldo. You have the list of everybody there that was there for it. So, Michael, get your butt out of the water, my friend. Stop soaking up all those sun rays and come put on your Cristiano Ronaldo 7 jersey. Again, the number 7 is just, again, one of the most iconic numbers in all of sports because Ronaldo's pen to number 7. So, look, I'm not a hockey buff myself. I'm not a soccer buff myself. I know very little about the sport, but I know a lot about Ronaldo. That's how impactful he is worldwide. Interested in trading the goalie mask, Michael? Who won the Bruins mask? Who did win that Tuukka Rask?
That was, I'll tell you in 2 seconds. Daniel Sandel. Daniel Sandel.
Steven, that was Daniel Sandel. That ended up winning that. I feel like Cristiano Ronaldo was one of the top chases that we had in this break. But I could be wrong.
No doubt.
Ronaldo. I feel look, personally for me, guys, I want to keep out the Ronaldo jersey. I want to show that and put it on the table. However, at the same time, I know for a fact as soon as I take that jersey out, it ain't going to look as pretty going in the box as it was previously. So I just want to be honest. Hey, I don't have Neutrogena L'Oreal sponsorship hands like Alex does over there. The guy has never done any hard work in his life. He's never had a single cut on those hands. If you want to come put him in the product camp, hell, I put my ear earlier. You can put your hands. There you go. Let's get a wide shot of those puppies. Yeah.
They almost did a PBS special.
Yeah, look at those frilly things. Frilly things. Look at those.
Lathered up. They're calloused. He's lying to you.
Shout out to you, MP. Way to go,
it's
my
like
brother.
when you touch them, it's like you grab a bale of hay. It's just prickly and dry.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Is this your first time seeing a Ronaldo jersey?
Me? Yes. It is.
This
Pretty
is a
pumped.
very, very rare item.
We
Very
just closed
rare.
out a double, too, so.
Awesome. Keep the party going here in
Let's
the UA
let the
Live
good
Break
times roll.
Common wouldn't allow that jersey on the table. Yeah, him and his Messi affiliation.
Well, what Papa don't know won't hurt him. He ain't here.
I certainly would not want to be a member in your house with rules like that.
Well, I'm Papa.
No, I'm Papa.
No. I am Papa.
You lie like Papa.
You're little bro. Everybody knows that.
We have, I still don't know the name of this gentleman or gentleness.
Changing your huggies at our house. You've been my little sibling.
Man, you
I've
walked.
been making you PB&Js on a snow day. I'm like, Alex, I like it.
The lunch that you packed literally had the crust cut off, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you know why? Because I bought Uncrustables. Right? 2.
I saw you change out your Huggies when you got here.
Yeah, that's a different side. That's beside. We said we weren't going to talk about that. And they were depends.
You went down to a certain level. I have to go down to an even further level. I have no problem stooping that low.
Panthers.
Well, how about we pamper the people that are tuning in right now? Does that sound okay?
Yeah, Panthers are adult men diapers.
How about we talk about the Panthers instead? All right. How about let's start a little Bryce Young dialogue instead.
Carolinas, yeah.
Carolina's a state. They have 2 of them.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
So why do they split that up?
Wait, East and West.
Wait, was that us on air that was talking about the New
Virginia.
Jersey and Old Jersey? Was that us on air when we talked about that?
Yeah.
What happened to Old
The
Jersey?
old York and the New York.
And then I think that was that Bobby Boulay that came in with that.
Actually, the
spit that
old
fact.
New York was. Yeah, I remember.
In 1732.
Yorkshire was named in Britain. Yeah, it was okay.
Part of the original 13 colonies. It's actually been. Right around the same time that they established the 13 colonies was the last time that Alex had one of my breaks ready for you guys. So,
because you're distracting. You're distracting me.
It's hey, ever since I shaved the mustache, man. Wow, dude, this has been a crazy heater that I've been on. Oh my god.
Oh my god, not anymore. You just jinxed it.
You know what?
You just jinxed it. This is number 5. Mambo number 5. He's over. He's locked. He's tuned out. He's ready to go. He's making dinner res.
Wahoo. See what we got. 2 numbers. 2 numbers. Multi-sport mixer. Yeah, you amazed by these typing skills?
No.
Did y'all run the multi-double? Let's see here.
Which one?
Which one are you looking for? Rob's in this break. He's dropping number 25. Yeah, Moses, which double are you referring to, my friend? Which number? 18 and 25. Alex, you know what's better than 24?
25.
25.
I'm waiting to see what this dude says about.
Well, this
all should be good, dude.
We've done the double. Yeah, I mean, we've done 4, 5, 3. This is our third double of the show, but the 5th double in the series. So it's 18 and 25.
5-5 or 5 one time, 5-9 2 times, 61 time, 61 one time, 62 3 times. That's all good.
Is that like Morse code?
I was just going through the order numbers and everything. I wasn't sure if he was inquiring about this
Oh, no, you're good.
or what. I can get those too, dude. Frank.
What's up, dude? What's up, big dog?
Frank, yeah, you still mad at me, dude? You know the whole quad mishap? It's the talk of the town. I'm just kidding. Dude, it works too. You should try to ride it. Just charge it up.
Yeah. Let's see what we got. Yeah, Michael J. Fox is a legend. Frankie Oliveri's a legend. This multi-sport mixer has been the talk of the town today. We've had everything from a custom Jahmyr Gibbs Speedflex to a Wayne Gretzky Funko to a James Harden basketball to a Cristiano Ronaldo jersey.
Yeah.
Everything.
Pretty much everything.
This is gonna go by you because
señorita.
Because it only makes sense.
Look at this. Look at this little etched lion on there.
Only you can handle Gibby.
If I'm in the market, just saying, for a new Jahmyr Gibbs Speed Flex.
Thought you meant relationship status, but that
Throwing
was
that out there. No, that's what you're hoping to hear me say.
I cannot confirm nor deny that claim. You do not.
We know how you feel about that center's gentleman. You get all jelly about him.
Well, that's not my favorite position in basketball, but it's not my least favorite either.
I didn't know what he was gonna say there.
What?
Yeah, sounded like it.
I mean, if you want to go south to scout centers, that's
That's
fine.
how they do the Carolinas, north and south, not east and west.
Yeah, shout out to North Carolina represent. Shout out to the Tar Heels, man.
Tar Heels.
Getting ready for some NCAA action.
I'll tell you.
Rob, baby, where you at? You got 3 straight spots, buddy. You got the Scott Rowland secondary headliner, the Troy Aikman photoed headliner, the Miguel Cabrera photoed headliner. Jackie has the Ryan and Iverson spots. Michael Baldwin at the top has the Real Madrid Music and Hornets. Jim Atkins, Lions, Golf, and Diamondbacks. That's the daily. Jackie also has the Mike Evans, Whitey Ford, and then Dan Jobin, who is just off looking for that Buccaneers spy. I know he's chasing that Evans speed flex. Has the Bengals, Mariners, and the C's. Do you see what I see? I see 47 people tuning into UA. Let's get them a big break today. It's pretty good, right?
Very excellent.
Thanks, man. Gotta hype me up.
Excellente.
You know what happens when you get hyped up?
What's that?
You get selected first overall in the NFL draft. And eventually win 3 Super Bowls like this man right here. Men wanted to be him, women wanted to be with him. And he is a big reason why all of these years later that the Dallas Cowboys are still considered America's team. That's Troy Aikman, also known as a quarterback that the Detroit Lions can never say that they've had better than in Troy Aikman. So, 3-time Super Bowl winning quarterback. I'm throwing strays at Alex. I'm sorry, buddy. Had to throw in a couple of punches. Dallas Cowboys right there. Rob Clowers, box color magic. From one Rob to another, congratulations.
It came out of nowhere.
I know. Well,
That was a low blow.
well, I know you're a Joey Harrington stan until the end, so I understand. Still holding out hope.
Scott Mitchell. You know who that was?
Scott Mitchell, yeah.
He hates Barry Sanders.
That's possible.
Right.
862. Again, from one Rob to another. Congratulations, my friend. One of the top hits that we've had here in the series today. And again, we are just overflowed with headliners and boxes. We're actually so overflowed, I've lost track of that box. It's right in front of me. Still kind of freaked out by this hoverboard, man. That thing is just so freaking cool. Troy Aikman, we're going to keep out. Got box number 25. So looks like we have 8 boxes left in the series. Continue to move things right along here, everyone. Again, these are all going to be a part of the Chase wheel spin. I think we only have one non-headliner left out of these 8 boxes. See what we got here, ladies and degenerates. What do we have here? Oh, wow. Okay, well, I just alluded to, Jackie said, sick hit, Rob. Thanks, Jackie. Oh, wait, that's not me. So he's like, I'm not going home with it. I just mentioned, Alex, that I believe we have, what's up?
His number's not showing up, like, on this winner.
You got to, do you copy and paste, or do you just, like, type it in straight up?
I copy and paste it.
Okay, so copy and paste it again. Sometimes, and then, like, back it up. Back it up from the hashtag. Sometimes you just got to back in and go on the page again. Does it not show up? So just back out of the page and go back into it. Sometimes that actually you have to do that too. It's weird, man. It's weird. Just keep trying that. What we also have here, though, we got ourselves another Funko Pop to join Mr. Gretzky.
Thank you, I got it now.
And we got Clark Griswold. We have a Clark Griswold.
That's really cool.
Very, very cool. This is going to be a Chevy Chase sign. Clark Griswold for National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. So this is going to be a film hit, because this is a movie, and that's what films are considered. And Jackie said a very nice thing about Rob on that hit there, and look what she gets in return. A guy who starred in one of the most beloved Christmas movies of all time in Chevy Chase. The second Chevy Chase hit that I've seen. First time I've seen it on a Clark Griswold hit. We actually, the last time I saw a Chevy Chase, Frankie, was on a Chicago Blackhawks Chevy Chase jersey or sweater.
Midnight show full of Fletch. Fletch, he was wearing the Lakers jersey.
Yeah. Oh, that's sick. That's sick, man. We've had some we pulled Taylor Swift in the series as a secondary headline. That we pulled. Yeah.
Oh, you Swifties there. All the Miss Kelsey's.
Yeah, shout out to Penny Russell for getting that earlier. I am literally posted out. So give me a second here, guys. Okay. I know that we want to stick to the color scheme here going forward, so. Just sauce out some orange here, guys. Sorry about that. Get you to move along. Hey, Frankie, what do you call this? A post up. Sorry, that was a quick one. This is what happens when you work 3 shows and you get here at 8 a.m., guys. Jackie Goodell, congratulations, Jackie. Clark Griswold. Alex.
You see.
Action over there, my man. What are we looking like?
Give me a sec. I'm going to plug in this winner. We did have an order come in right before that. But I do think we're starting to slow down a tad, but give me a sec. I'll tell you in 2 seconds.
No, it's all good. We have not had many opportunities to get caught up in the break room here. I'm going to put Troy Aikman up here. I got to put my guy, the beard. Again, everybody has their own personal preferences. There's not a lot of times where I can have a basketball in the product cam like James Harden, one of the greatest scorers in NBA history. The beard. I was gonna, hey, dude, you looking like me at Vasa Fitness. I'm just saying, that move. People say that, like, dude, that's a James Harden step back. I'm like, no, it's a Rob Hill step back. It's a Vasa Fitness step back. What are you talking about? Let's see what we got here and throughout the rest of the room for you, ladies and germs. So, yeah, Alex being the honest fellow that he is, looks like we are getting pretty caught up in the multi-sport. We are still 8s across the board for that, finally caught up there. Again, guys, we have one headliner and 3 boxes left. Matt Olson, the final photoed headliner, with 4 spots remaining in that single box break for this multi-sport mixer series. The last 2 options that you can win is a hidden gem, Alex. That would result in a Tom Brady entry. As soon as that is done, the Tom Brady Game Day Authentic that you see pictured here will be going away to a lucky winner. Valued at right around $4,000. 'Tis the season for the Super Bowl, guys. The New England Patriots, after winning 4 games in 3 consecutive seasons, somehow screw us all over and find themselves back in the Super Bowl. If you don't think the NFL is scripted, then you are wrong. I'm mostly kidding, of course. Flea Flicker Vault Series, what we got here, 11 boxes and 6 total headliners. 8 spots in the single, 8 in the double, 5 in the quad, $400 value there. Some double up possibilities. We have Jared Goff on a Speed Flex alongside Amon-Ra St. Brown in the secondary headliners. And then we have Jamar Chase on a STS Authentic, Terrell Davis on a Speed Flex, and Jonathan Taylor on a Flash Authentic. Fred Warner as well for an NFC West hit. Certainly not bad in that regard. Onside kick for the jerseys. We have 4 of these bad boys left. We literally have our boy Frankie filing into the room right now with some brand new jerseys that we got available ready for you guys. We still got LaDainian Tomlinson and Bijan Robinson. 3 spots left to go in those jerseys. We can close those bad boys out before we wrap up this 5 o'clock show. Hey, 2 boxes will come out. There's only 4 of them left. Good chances of both of them being Tomlinson and Robinson. Minis, 8 boxes, 4 headliners to go, 50% chance. Double up right off the top in the headliners, Tiki Barber and Lawrence Taylor. NFC South hit of the quarterback, Killa and Warren Sapp, and Isaac Bruce, one of the most underrated skill position players in NFL history. So, with that being said, Alex, everything caught up over there, my man?
Yeah. Yes, it is.
Awesome.
Jersey doubles the closest thing to happen.
Yeah,
or the
okay.
minis.
So that is at 3 as of right now. So what we will do here, so just because we're at 8s all across the board, we can put together that Chase wheel spin for you guys. Everybody that participated in the Mixer Series, which was by far and away the most active series that we had, Alex. I think we did 5 mixers. I think we did 5 or 6 mixers to start off the last show. It was something light. Now we are all the way down to 8 total boxes left, 7 headliners, 8 boxes are remaining. Just so you guys know what you're going to get yourselves into with Frankie and Alex coming up at 6. Mike Evans Speed Flex, Mr. 1,000 yards. He did that for his first 10 NFL seasons with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. As soon as he hangs up those cleats at Raymond J. Stadium, a statue will be erected. His number 13 will be retired. He will become the most respected and the best Tampa Bay Buccaneer to ever put on the jersey. How about Nolan Ryan? Nolan Ryan's very rare. It's my first time seeing it here in the break room. The remarkable Ryan, the MLB's all-time leader in strikeouts. 7 no-hitters thrown by the remarkable Ryan. He is actually on a California Angels hit. Most of you guys are like, who the hell are the California Angels? Well, they're the Angels when they play in the state of California, but when they first came into the league, that's what they were known for. A very, very infamous trade. Nolan Ryan, once upon a time drafted by the New York Mets. Actually, 2 years into the Mets' inception, they were known as the Miracle Mets in 1969. Nolan Ryan was actually a part of that pitching staff with Jerry Koosman, future Hall of Famer, and amongst a couple of others. But Ryan's command issues eventually led him out of Queens. He found himself out on the West Coast. He eventually started to perfect his fastball, and that led him to becoming one of the greatest pitchers of all time. Speaking of one of the greats in baseball history, how about Miggy? Miguel Cabrera, over 500 career home runs. The last player in Major League Baseball to win the Triple Crown Award. He did that in 2012 with the Detroit Tigers. He attended a World Series with the Tigers in 2012. I don't want to talk about that season. My White Sox were in first place for 120 days out of that freaking season. And we blew it in September because of injuries and rookies. Regardless, they got they got BTA'd in the 2012 World Series by the San Francisco Giants. Regardless, 12-time All-Star for Miguel Cabrera, one of the greatest players of all time. Frankie, this is, I think, one of the coolest items, dude. Hopefully this is still here for you and Alex at 6 o'clock. One of my favorite items that I've seen here as a photo headliner. a sports print Whitey Ford baseball, the chairman of the board.
1961 Cy Young.
For Whitey Ford, one of the greatest of all time. I was telling Alex this earlier. My uncle grew up in the Bronx in the 50s and the 60s. He knows everything about everybody from Ford to Berra, Mantle, DiMaggio, everything you need to know. Casey Stengel, the manager, anything that you need to know about Yankees baseball, I've learned it all from my uncle. Coolest thing here is, Frankie, limited edition. Literally, his fingerprint is next to his picture in this glass casing for the baseball. It is one of 200 baseballs that he has signed as a part of this edition. This is the 52nd one, the late, great Whitey Ford. How about John Daly, a former PGA champion, 1991 PGA flag autograph from John Daly. And then we have Allen Iverson and Scotty Rowland, two Hall of Famers in their own right, one at the hot corner, one at the point guard position here in the UA live break room. So Chase wheel spin time, guys. It looks like we're hitting the status quo. As Alex said, we're kind of dying down. It looks like that. Golly. So I'm assuming that's ready.
Yeah, it's good.
I hope it's ready, because good golly, Miss
Make
Molly.
sure it's a multiple of 8, would you?
Would ya, you whippersnapper, you?
Would ya?
Would ya?
I think I missed. There's a space in there too. So.
There's a couple of blank spaces. But you know what? We pulled Taylor Swift, so it's only fair that you left a couple blank spaces. So, yeah, yes, no. Oh, you guys are just awful today. All right, so let's see what we got here. There is a couple of spaces. That's all right. That's all right. We'll get rid of this. In the randomizer, this looks like a CVS pharmacy receipt, guys. That is how unbelievably long this list is. Yes, y'all been to CVS. Y'all know what I'm talking about. We're also going 11 times around. We have 128 names in here, and I have to click 11 times. So if I have to set a doctor's appointment to test out my wrist for carpal tunnel, you are all to blame. But you know what? We had fun doing it, right? So this is a top spot draw for those that are unaware. Person who is number one on this list is going to get a chance for UA Store credit. You'll get $1 through $100. But hey, any money is good money. Scott Deans is on top after 10 times around. Will he stand on business, Frankie Oliveri? He will not. Rob Clowers. Robbie, way to go, buddy. So Rob Clowers is going to be the Chase Wheel Spin winner. Also our last winner, Alex, in that multi-sports. So, Rob, 1 through 100, my friend. Let me know if you want to start on a particular number. If you do not care, that is A-okay. I will spin it from the number 1, and then we will move on from there. While we wait for Rob to give us an answer, actually, Alex, let's condense things here. We got a lot of cleaning up to do for you and Frankie coming up, but hey, just means we had an awesome show, right? Hits of the show, dude. Jameer Gibbs Speed Flex, Michael J. Fox Hoverboard, James Harden Basketball, Troy Aikman Authentic, Wayne Gretzky Funko, Tuukka Rask Mask.
Hoverboard number 1, Gibbs my number 2.
Everything else is obsolete.
Everything is number 3.
Everything
We had
else.
a really good show, man.
Unbelievable show. Dude, you absolutely killed it. I know that you're not here all the time to consistently get used to the new website. So, I mean, you got it down, Pat. You're dominated, man. So,
Thank you.
very, very good job, Fugland.
Thank you.
Let's see here. So, for me, I'll do top 5. I'm going to exclude a couple here so I don't feel left out. I'll put Troy Aikman at 5. I will put James Harden at 4. Jameer Gibbs at 3. And that's, I know, sacrilegious, but just because we have the great one, we have Wayne Gretzky in the room, we have him at 2, and we got Michael J. Fox. We have one of the greatest actors, one of the most iconic actors, a part of one of the best movie franchises of all time, in Back to the Future Part 2, by the way, which is where this hoverboard is from, autographed. That is one of the coolest pieces of memorabilia we've had in the room. Haven't heard anything from my boy Rob Clowers. We're going to spin this bad boy. Alex Neatling, he's going to go home with a big number in his pocket to end the 3 o'clock show. It's going to be 85.
Okay.
85 doll hairs going to Rob Clowers. That's going to do it for me. That's going to do it for Alex for the time being. You're going to see that beautiful face in the next 55 minutes, 6 p.m. Central Time. Guys, you dominated the mixer. We still have some great stuff in the vault. The right stuff is begging for Tom Brady to be won and broken out of that seal. And we still got some great headliners in the minis and the blitz as well. Be kind and courteous to all of you guys. The Grinch said, Rob, why would you do this to me? You know what? I'm not a miracle worker, sadly. I try to create miracles, but, you know, I'm just a goofball with the box cutter and too much free time on my hands. Hopefully you guys have a lot of free time on your hands as we transition to the 6 o'clock hour. He said, I thought you were Frankie at first. Thank you for ruining my day. No, I'm just now, Frankie Oliveri, we're going to be swapping spots. We're going to be doing a little Sunday swapping action coming up to the 6 o'clock hour. Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch family, all 44 of you guys out there, you have been absolutely wonderful. Alex, any last words to the folks out there?
Always fun working with you, Rob. Thanks for tolerating me, I should say.
It's a struggle. It's a Sunday struggle, but we were aboard the Sunday struggle bus together, my friend. So happy to see you as always, my brother in arms. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday with whatever you do on your Sundays. I don't want to know. It might scare me. Guys, stay safe. Eat your vegetables.